Alrighty, guys. So this is why I'm literally like DVD is going down the toilet, and it's sad because I had two batches in the new game mode set back to back, and you see this guy here in the first batch. This guy literally gets downed, hooked. The first thing he does is try to get off the hook, hit second stage, and dump down his a whole hook state. Why? There was a teammate on that side of the map. He could see their aura completely through the game for us. We were down, I think, to one gen, and it wasn't just him. This guy that you'll see in the next clip. This guy that I'm working on a gen with. Watch what he's doing when I'm working on a generator. This whole time I'm thinking he's doing something. He wasn't doing anything, standing around, and it sucks because usually when I play regular matchmaking, the MMR puts me with decent players. All right, right here, this guy has just been standing there, and he turns and looks at me, but he's standing in hook for over a minute, doing nothing. This next match here, frustrating. I'm looping the killer. You know, I have the new perk that I got from the shrine, the stun perk. So we're just doing a little bit of looping, you know, and it's just frustrating again because you have people that play this game that are like so sensitive and they get butthurt about being hooked or down. If that's the case, don't play this game because you're ruining it. You don't understand how much pressure a team suffers when you DC or you just give up. Right here, you know, the clown swung, and I'm looping him for a solid minute. I got a gen and a half out of this loop, so it was pretty good. I don't know what's up with the clowns, but well, we faced two clowns back to back. So yeah, I accidentally jumped right into him, but still a good loop. You know, look, a gen gets done, and then another gen is more than halfway done. That is a good loop. People don't understand in this game, it's time management. Everything you do costs your team time. If you give up a hook state, you cost your team a generator. If you don't loop as long, you cost your team somewhat of a generator. It's not a big deal because even if you loop for 30 seconds, it's still good for your team. But when you give up hook states or when you DC, you're just screwing over your team. Don't play the game at that point. If you get mad about everything and just get butthurt and quit playing, then stop playing the game. I mean, this game right now is going down the hill, and I think behavior needs to start punishing players way more for DCing, for not being as active in games. Everybody needs to start really reporting people for unsportsmanlike, and they need to take those more serious, or their game is going to die. Because it makes it such a miserable experience. So here you go, a DC already from the jump, first hook state, and this match was totally winnable. We were doing so good, and this person just DCs. You know, and it's so frustrating. You know, you hate to see it. It's just, those are my two matches. Again, whenever there's event modes in this game, the MMR isn't in account, so I get hooked with survivors that are like all levels, all skills, and it shows. Because when I play regular survivor match ranking, I get really good survivors that don't know what they're doing. Sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes things do happen, but it's much better. Right here, I hit a nice finesse play, but he still hits me. Got crazy. But I log on, you know, to try to get some clips to play a little bit, and the slop that I'm given is it's just both matches back to back. You know, it's so frustrating because both matches are so winnable. I've played matches to where the odds look so bad at the beginning. We were all so down. The killer was just winning. But you guys understand, one good play can turn the game around. You know, I've been in situations where I thought this is unwinnable, impossible, but not given up and still made it out. People give up so easily in this game just because they got down, you know, right away. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's part of the game. You still have a whole nother chance and a whole nother chance after that to try to come back. You know, we're down to two gens here, and we finished this gen down to one. Very winnable had the Lord Croft not just DC'd, you know. And yeah, you know, it's just like I don't know. I think behavior needs to really do something about this, the unsportsmanlike, because it's getting so out of hand. and it's going to drive their community to the ground. Hell, I've already heard things about the game being in a really bad state, and it's dying, and it's crashing, and it's burning to the ground, just because of how the devs operate this game, anyways. But by them not fixing the cheater situation, okay, so it feels like every time I play killer, I run into cheater survivors. My last cheater match, my last match I played, I ran into a cheater. You know, it's either a cheater or a crybaby that gives up. Cheater, crybaby. So what's the point of playing a game that's so based on you know, if a cheater's on or if someone DCs, it really completely ruins the whole gaming experience for you. And that's what it did for me. It just put me in a bad state of mind. I went from excited to play the new event to, oh, here we go again. You know, the same thing over and over again. It sucks, man. You really hate to see it. You really do. You know, and I got some good plays in this match, but it's hard to balance that because as a killer, I know, because when I play killer, once I kill a survivor, I already feel the pressure shift. The odds are in my favor. Once I down a fourth to a third, three, I'm gravy. The more survivors I take out of the game, the easier the game becomes for me as killer. Same for every other killer. If a killer takes out a survivor at the beginning of the match, that killer's chilling. He's gonna not play as serious. He's gonna be like, I'm good, I'm golden, because you have little butthurt baby survivors that just want to give up. You know, this video is aimed at all you guys at DC, and it sucks because even though I get put in these situations, I still play the game and I still deal with the negative side. Once this happens, the whole game turns into, oh, not us trying to make it out, it's us trying to survive. That's it. We're no longer trying to make it out, you know. And it's all random. I'm solo queuing, so if I was on a 4-man and that happened, you know, you still could coordinate with your 3 teammates and, you know, make some kind of a play. But it's frustrating. It's frustrating, and another one of the reasons why, like, I love this game. You know, this game kind of started my channel and everything, and it's a good game, but like, it's gone way downhill, and it's I see it if it keeps heading in this direction. I see it tanking. You know, I like to. There's other horror games coming out, like the new Jason game and the Michael Myers. I'm gonna definitely dabble into those games and horror chasing games, because I think Dead by Daylight is definitely reaching its last leg. It is, because there's no penalty for these guys to do what they do. There's no anti-cheat in place. You know, this game is a slop. It's a mess. It's just crashing and burning to the ground, and the devs know this and haven't wanted to fix this since the game was out. Here I hit him with a lithe and a finesse. I don't know how, because I was injured. So if you guys look back, I used my finesse, which is so weird because I was still injured. Maybe it's because I had endurance. So maybe when you get off the hook for that first endurance state, you could still finesse, because I finessed while I was injured, and I was able to. He still caught up to me like I was nothing. Like I literally didn't finesse or lithe him. But anyways, that's my video, guys, for the rant. Dead by Daylight. So rough. I don't even want to play the new game mode. It's just so bad. I wish it wasn't, but it is.